Well, welcome back. Want to leave that awesome scent trail? Let's talk about it. Stay tuned. Sometimes you just want that fragrance to just last and last, and sometimes it doesn't. I'm going to tell you the trick to that. If it's an EDP, sometimes that fragrance sits a little closer. If it's an eau de toilette, which I don't have anymore, haven't had in years, but they carry a different scent trail, largely because of the alcohol. But there's a secret that you can use that will carry the fragrance all day long, have a beautiful scent trail to one of your favorite fragrances. Let's talk about that. And that is none other than one of my go-to Neutrogena body oil. Now this has a fragrance to it, but it doesn't stop the fragrance. It doesn't come through. It'll just enhance your fragrance and carry it all day long, and people will come by and give tons of compliments. So if you're not looking for compliments, I suggest don't do that. But if you are, this is a guarantee that you will be happy with. This is maybe my 4th or 5th Neutrogena body oil. Can't go wrong. The price is right. Okay, but today we're going to talk about one of my favorite houses, and it's out of Barcelona, Spain, and it is from Rosendo Mateu. And Rosendo, will give you a little bit of background on him. From what I can see, he goes back from 1968, and there's a fragrance that I personally didn't care too much for, but two of them was from the Puig line, P-U-I-G, and that was Quorum, and then the other was Aqua Brava. But he has an extensive database, over 90 fragrances, and then in 2015 he went out on his own, and that's where the magic begins. One of the fragrance that I bought and I actually pulled the trigger, and I accidentally bought 2, but loved it so much that I absolutely did not return the other bottle. And that is none other than Rosendo No.6, which is an amber and sensuous musk. But today we're going to talk about another that he's done, and it's Rosendo No.6. And that is a decant that I got, and I'll show you. If you can make that out. There we go. This has a jasmine. I'm gonna just read a little bit of this because I made a god awful lot of notes on this one. But he has a jasmine sunbach, exotic woods and floral notes, coconut and green accord at the top. And in the mid, there's Indian sandalwood. I'm familiar with Mysore sandalwood. I can't say that I'm familiar with Indian sandalwood. And at the base, he has white musk, vanilla, and amber. Now, personally, I wish that he had flipped the reverse, and that is because I'm a huge floral nut and I love sandalwood. I really wish that he had, I'm not sandalwood, sorry, jasmine. I'm a big floral guy. So I really wish that he had put the sandalwood possibly in the base or in the mid, along with the jasmine. Could have actually even gone in the top, would have been okay with me. And leave the spices out, because I've said before in many videos, I'm not a spicy type guy. But I believe that his best work came after he went out on his own in 2015, but he passed away, and I believe in somewhere in 2022. So I'm probably sure that Joan Mateu and Daniel Heimgartner may be running the rest of the perfume out of that house, out of Spain. The last thing that I believe he may have done was Northern Cardinal from Zoologist. A little tied tongue. Zoologist is probably the last thing that I see that he did, and then pretty much everything else. There are different collections from this house. One's a black collection, one's an olfactory collection. The olfactory uses years, like 1960, 1978, I believe, or 1970 and 2010. Then I don't know the reason behind that. And then he has a limited collection. But my favorite, again, is number 5. And from what I see in 2024, they have an elixir. When I look at the notes, the number 5 doesn't have saffron as the elixir will have. There's a strawberry note that's not present in the number 5 that will also be in the elixir, and some other little things that are, tonka bean. I don't believe there's tonka bean inside the number 5, but it is and I don't know what the sensual musk consists of. I just know that it is sensual. I've tried number 7, which has a vanilla note. It was pretty nice. I believe I even tried the iris, but I intend to get my nose on the new Rolly just to see what it's like. The bergamot, probably I'll pass on that because I'm not a real big fan of bergamot unless it's done by Roger Dove, who's king of bergamot. But that would be the only time. And who knows, sometimes our tastes change, and you may say you won't do something, and then next thing you know, you're right on top of it and it becomes your favorite. I'm thinking, let's see, what else I want to say about this. There's nothing more I can say about this, other than the jasmine is a very masculine fragrance, to say the least. The jasmine. So if you guys are afraid of the florals, you don't have to be afraid of this one, because it's buried deep in there. And as big a fan as I am of jasmine, I can't pick it out. Wished I could. I do, however, and I'm wearing something. It is my scent of today. I do, however, pick up the sandalwood, and largely because it's in the mid, and then the amber in the base. So I'd say this can be casual to formal. Definitely a winter, fall fragrance, in my opinion, although I wear what I want when I want. But I would say on the safe side. As far as projection, I would probably say 2 feet, maybe. I sometimes rely on my wife. I may walk past her and ask her, if she picked it up, what did she think about it? But I didn't do that this time, so I'm on my own on that. Again, if you really, like I say, if you really want that scent trail, though, I really got to mention this again. It bears repeating, and that is, get your hands on some of this Neutrogena body oil right after the shower, right out of the shower. Throw that in. Here, even behind the legs, and that's where women particularly wear them. But hey, we got pulse points back there too. So let's go back there. Let's put it back there. And if this is something you like, you're welcome to subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button, leave a comment. Let me know that I'm headed down the right path that you're interested in. Again, I will be talking about the next upcoming video in a few days, which I try to do on the weekends off work, Saturday and Sunday. I will be talking about a private line of the Christian Dior, and that is Cure Canage. It has a leather note that I'm interested in. I'm beginning to want to get back into leathers, just to see if it grabs my attention again. But anyway, Thanks for stopping by. Hit the like button, share. Always remember, keep smelling good.